What's up guys, Intellitech Studios here. Now you've seen this vacuum before, but that exact Goodwill where I got the last two of these at, the commercial one and the the commercial one I got from there, had another one of these for $6. So I definitely picked it up. Came with some bags, some basic, genuine bags. Looks good. Belt's in great shape. Brush roll feels great. Headlight lens is popped out, but I mean, who cares? For $6. And then I also bought this, a SmartVac. Now the back door is not on because, for whatever reason, there is a little. And I did also buy all of these bags and filters for it, and a set of Dirt Devil attachments for the hand vac for only $1. Now, this has that, but it's got the little bracket in there that keeps it from closing, so I'm going to have to dust this out with the Mighty Mite before I put a bag in there. And I've got earbuds in because Supralites are loud, although they're not that bad. This one actually sounds pretty decent. But it feels and performs just like my other one. Ooh, that just left some gross residue on the handle, which I didn't even realize. Ugh, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Alright, I'm actually going to try cleaning that off real quick. Hey, so that did the trick. Now it's good. course, these machines are always really loud, but hey, they clean super well, and for $6, literally doesn't even need anything. Literally just this is literally the least I've ever spent at a Goodwill for a vacuum, and this is the best one, and this is the best condition one that I've ever got. It literally needed nothing. Literally. Why someone didn't just throw this on Marketplace for $30 and just sell it, considering most of the ones that I bought off Marketplace, which when you're selling something, you'd expect it to kind of work if it's, by default, unless they otherwise say. They're always broken. Same with Goodwill. They're always broken. I don't think I can't remember the last time I bought a vacuum from Goodwill and was immediately able to just start using it. This is definitely one of those machines. Literally, it's fully good. Yeah, the lens has popped out a little bit. It's got some scratches, but nothing's broken. It works perfectly. Even came with some extra bags. So we got another one of these RSL 1As, or whatever that model number said. And frankly, that's pretty good. So next, we'll take a look at this SmartVac, and by take a look, we mean I'm going to grab the Mighty Mite, the fellow Eureka. I'm going to vacuum out this bag chamber and see. Wait, what is that? What? What am I looking at here? I don't know what that's all about, but we're going to clean this up. Definitely see a lot of dirt in that filter, and we're going to see if this runs after we put a bag in it. Alright, so all I've done is just vacuum this out. I also removed the HEPA filter. It definitely needs replaced, but for now we'll put the old one back in just for testing purposes. And just to see if I can manage to, there we go. And this is also shedding and very puffy, so again, I'd recommend replacing that, which I will end up doing if I end up keeping this machine, because these are super cheap as well. I'll just replace both filters. HEPA filters I already have plenty of, because I bought that along with some bags. And although I did get some of those bags, some of those packages are sealed, so I don't really want to open one. So for now, I'll grab some of my clearance to great value stockpile of these bags, and I'll pop one in here, which should be easy enough to do. So if I press this down, I should be able to hook it into that. There actually is some dust on the collar, so I might vacuum off the collar again a bit more. Alright, so now we're going to grab it by this little lip. We're going to hook it onto that little part in the back, and we're going to hook it into that side and click it onto that side. And so now with that little groove in the back as well, this should be in place. So now we can stuff the rest of the bag in there. And we can grab our bag door, which is a little dusty, so I'll dust this off too. Much better. Much better. Yeah, I've left a little bit, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But now we can actually close it, in theory. Maybe. Possibly. Yes. We can close it. Awesome. What is it set to? So it's set to hose mode. Let's see if there's anything notable about the hose. Again, we've got the power paw. We've got the double extension wands that are currently stuck together. Missing both the small tools. This part always likes to pop out of its holster. It's pretty typical. But the hose looks all right to me. I don't really notice anything wrong with it. But let's pop the cord off. Oh, we do have a crevice tool. So yeah, so just like my Mighty Mite, with my Mighty Mite, I've got a Where's the crevice tool? Well, I misplaced the crevice tool for my dynamite. But this one does in fact have one. But I haven't messed with that yet, so that's not where it ended up. Core looks good. So yeah, I'm going to, of course, handle feels a bit loose as always. People don't know how to install these correctly. I'm going to plug this in and we're going to see if everything's good on this. Alright, it's plugged in. We're going to tip this down and see what the brush roll looks like. That looks really good. Of course, the belt's not engaged now because it's in the upright position, but it looks good. Yeah, I mean, how's that belt if I recline it? So I've got the switch for bare floors and carpets. If I recline this, if I can get it to recline. I mean, let's just go for it. Let's just, we'll turn this on. What? This thing is so clean. Why does it sound that bad? Oh, that's disappointing. It looks great, and yet it sounds awful. And I've got earplugs in, so imagine how bad it would sound if I didn't have earplugs in. Okay, so maybe I should have ran this before I bought it. So, gonna need a new motor. Either that or there's somehow the dirt in the fan, which seems kind of strange for a 4870, but regardless, I mean, physically it looks great. Just motor needs some rebuild. Maybe even the brush is good, although of course that mechanism is a little squirrely as it's not stopping it when it's in the upright position. But yeah, so $20, to be honest, as much as $20 would feel overpriced for this, everything on this is in great shape. So even if the motor is too far gone, you know, for the parts, really, can't really get parts for these anymore, so you can always just part it out. So yeah. So yeah, so spent $20 on a Eureka that's broken, and then spent $6 at the exact same Goodwill on a much more expensive vacuum that works perfectly. Explain that to me. But to be fair, if I had gone on eBay and bought this Power Paw with the holster, you know, with shipping, that would have been $15 right there. So, I mean, objectively, if you look at it that way, it's still not a bad deal. Especially another set of these wands, although I can never separate these. They're always stuck together. But there's definitely two wands there, I know that much. And, yeah, so not bad, but I'll have to obviously rebuild it. I'll have to open it up and see. The fact that it's that, like, off-balance sound makes me believe that the motor is good, but just has crap in the fan that's throwing it off balance. I'd like to think that that's all it is. So if I open this up, which I can't imagine stripping one of these down to the motor, I can't imagine it's all that complicated. Although I haven't done it yet on one of these 4870s. I'm sure I could clean out the impeller and hopefully that'll fix it. And I won't even have to replace anything on this, other than a couple attachments and a filter. So yeah, that's that. That's the two machines that I got from Goodwill the other day, 2 days ago. So anyways, this is Intellitech Studios signing out. Have a good one. Peace.